afternoon in New York City. Temperatures reaching into the 70s for both Tom Thibodeau and Joe Mazzucchi. So some of the matchups, Drew Holiday on Jalen Brunson. Holiday has done a very good job. Brunson has not shot the ball well until it comes to the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Tatum now on him. Step back, leans in, avoids the foul. Bridges, corner three. And a rebound to Jalen Brunson. Back to Bridges. Bad pass stolen by Towns, but by Tatum, and goes in, misses the layup. White on the follow. Bad pass from Brunson. Tatum takes the
compliment to Karl-Anthony Towns. It would have been very easy for him to pick up his first foul in there. In the postseason, yes, you don't want to give up layups. You don't want to give easy buckets, but the basketball IQ of this is not the time to pick up my first foul.
Knicks are 1-2 at home during the playoffs. An excellent road team during the regular season. Brunson's first shot misses. Jaylen Brown the rebound. They always say the team that lost the previous game comes out with more desperation. You expect to see that from the Celtics here in the opening minutes. Josh Hart, good defense, helps force a turnover. Bridges goes right at Derek White and finishes. And White pushing it up the other way. Al Horford steps back. First three, knocks it down.
As Portland expecting to see a different game plan for the Celtics, don't count on it. It is who they are. They're going to get a ton of threes up.
25 for 100 in the first two games from three-point range. This is as good a three-point shooting team as the NBA has ever seen, but really struggled massively in the first two games. Anunoby lost it a little bit before going up for the shot. And Brown kicks it out. Holiday, nice fake. Another fake, lays it up, and then nobody near Holiday for the bucket.
Forced to close out on a smaller player. That little pump fake just opens up the lane, and they have 5 shooters, so there's no one in the lane to protect.
Anunoby hop step out to Hart. Extra pass Brunson. Brunson tied up. Shot clock at 4. They throw it inside the Towns. Nice entry pass, and Holiday.
Celtics bench.
I don't, you know, that's yeah, maybe, but
what?
Misses that one and gets the second one. He overanalyzing the three-point game. But it'll be interesting to see. They took 20 less threes in game 2 than they did in game 1. Tatum against Towns. Well contested shot misses. Josh Hart the rebound.
And that to me is a big difference for the Knicks defense. It's Cat and Brunson.
And Karl-Anthony Towns in the first two games. Brown rises up. He hits the three. And a 2-for-2 start for the Celtics from downtown. Little full court pressure. Towns guarded by Tatum. Tatum gets the hand up. Towns on the drive. Lost it. Poked away by White. Still Nick Ball.
much easier guarding a bigger player in that position.
Towns now with 5 on the 24. Backs in. Shot clock winding down. Falling away. Puts it up. And Horford with the rebound. Celtics have done a good job on the boards in the first couple of games in the series. Drew Holiday backing down against Bridges. Good defense from Mikal Bridges and a turnover. 2 turnovers for the Celtics. Brunson has Horford on him. And no Kristaps Porzingis starting, but he's expected to play. Anunoby step back, 3-pointer. Roll around the rim at least 3 times before coming out. This crowd ready to explode on every mate. Jaylen Brown off the bounce, goes inside hard. Bank shot won't go. Towns outlets.
Good challenge at the rim by Cat not to foul. Another instance where he can be undisciplined.
Brunson misses. Ball knocked out of bounds, a loose ball foul.
Twice defensively, he's been very disciplined.
Tatum nails the 3. Celtics 3. Remember in game 2, they only hit 10. They were 10 of 40. And it's an excellent 3-point shooting team. You just didn't expect it to keep going the way it was. Anunoby with the offensive rebound. Spins against Brown.
Made the uncontested ones, so that's a good sign for the Celtics.
Towns gets it, but misses the layup. It was almost a 5-second violation. Tatum, the hesitation, now drives inside. Layup won't go. Hart grabs the rebound. Hart likes to push the pace off his defensive rebounds. Bridges fakes. Baseline. And the Knicks 2 for 11 to start. Celtics 5 for 9. As Boston with a 7-point lead. Brown gets inside. And another foul is with Tatum and Brown. They've had great success. They've reached
For your young players, he says, we're trying to put them in a position to be more vocal and more leaders now to fruition. That all starts with Brad Stevens and just continues through the Celtics organization.
terrific start for the Celtics. Pritchard has come in for the first time. Ties up Bridges. Pritchard's more than just a three-point shooter. He's a tenacious defender, excellent rebounder. Shot clock winding down. Brunson double team. Falling away, fires away, gets it to go. His first field goal.
Come on, that's ridiculous. Celtics put Al Horford on Josh Hart specifically to bring help, and Jalen just goes opposite. Incredible footwork.
Brown gets it down low, lays it up and in. Good power move from Jalen Brown. He's got 7 early. Brunson one-on-one with White. Draws the foul.
Too close, and because of his physical stature, he needs that space.
To be honest, 6'2" is probably generous.
Right.
6'2" is generous, which only makes it even more impressive what he's able to do.
Porzingis comes in. Porzingis, they say, is getting better. He's had a couple of days between games. Still dealing with that illness from the virus back in March. Mitchell Robinson guarding him. Up top to White. Shot clock at 8. Derek White launches a three-pointer. That's good. Derek White from downtown. They haven't missed it. Well, the Celtics not hesitant to come right back and use the three-point weapon. As Hart looking, finds Anunoby. Anunoby brings it back out. Shot clock winding down again. And they're going to call Mitchell Robinson, hands off Bridges. Bridges gets the lane. High off the glass. Over 7'3", Kristaps Porzingis.
I'm glad he decided to get involved before the fourth quarter, Mike.
He's been a late game hero, but struggled early. Robinson calls in the rebound. Brunson finds some room. Pritchard's behind him, comes up short. And the Celtics look to push. White has looked to push the pace early on. Porzingis puts it on the floor as it poked away by Anunoby, but goes right to Brown. Pritchard fakes. Now drives baseline, goes inside, missed the layup. Bridges trying to grab it. Pritchard takes it away and then throws it away, but a foul on Robinson. Become an indispensable member of these Boston Celtics. Tonight, Cleveland at Indiana, game 4. The draft lottery is on ESPN Monday, and another doubleheader on Monday as well as the playoffs continue.
With Mitchell Robinson on the pressure at the rim, they're a better rebounding and switching team with him. Let's see, can he make an impact?
Josh Hart has shot the three-ball well. Can't get that to go. Robinson battling, comes down with a rebound. Back up to Brunson. Josh Hart drives, goes right at White. Ball knocked loose. Porzingis picks it up. Outlet to Pritchard. Pritchard pulls up, three-pointer. Derek White bangs home the follow. And from the field, including 4 three-pointers. Josh Hart is in the corner, kind of wincing, is holding his back. And Pritchard just a little over-aggressive.
In our game, taking our time, having fun with it, enjoying the New York crowd and playing some good basketball.
Enjoying the New York crowd. The importance of this game is obvious, but what have you guys said to each other about managing the emotions of this must-win moment for 4 quarters?
Yeah, we just got to play all the way through. We've seen this before. We got to a big lead like we got now. We got to play all the way through. That's it.
Thanks for your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa. And everybody contributed in that first quarter. Luke Cornett comes off the bench, contributors right away to start the second. An 18-point lead. Cameron Payne lost it, got it back, flips it up, and gets it to go.
I'm sorry, Cameron, I was not familiar with your game. That high floater, that's the second one we've seen from the Knicks.
Payne brings great energy off the bench. Hasn't played a lot of minutes so far in the series. Helped the Knicks win game 1 against the Pistons in the first round. Shot clock at 5. Brown gets past Payne inside, met by Robinson, can't get to the ball. And all out of bounds. The shots will start going down. Payne launches a 3. Robinson, another offensive rebound, and immediately fouled. You can feel the pain as he just can't get anything.
So now any touch foul on Brunson as Robinson.
Extra cheer for Mitchell Robinson, who's playing some terrific basketball, but such a massive struggle at the line. Ball nearly taken away from Payne. Brown gets it back. Brown gets into the paint. Triple team. Holiday with 5 to shoot. Step back, 3-pointer. That's short. Rebound, Payne deflects it, comes up with it. A hit to Hart. And Hart bumped and fouled by Brown. Fired up all the time. Deuce McBride finds a spot. Jump shot's good. Over Cornette. Holiday using his strength down low. Back up top, Jaylen Brown. Good clean look. 3-pointer and air ball. Rebound, Cornette blocked by Robinson, but a foul.
Opinion, the Karl Anthony Towns foul, the foul there on Mitchell Robinson. But that's the postseason. You got to keep playing through it. You got to deal with it. It's going to happen in ebbs and flows in the game.
Cornette, meanwhile, 4 points off the bench. He's become such a valuable bench and part-time starter. Nice defensive play by the Celtics, and then Payne commits the foul.
Extra effort. He's got to come off and be aggressive, not coming off looking, trying to figure it out.
Bridges trying to poke it away. Brown rises up. Short shot won't go. Comes right back to him. Layup gets it to go. And Brown now with 9 points to Hart. Hart goes right at Cornette. Blocked by Cornette. Picked up by Holiday. Celtics on the run. Holiday inside. Horford's all alone. Banks it home. And Tom Thibodeau's going to need a timeout. The largest lead of the first half. Sometimes sitting in his locker. And then he also remembers Jalen Brunson at Villanova beating his Georgetown team, which he wasn't too pleased with. Bridges falling away. That's the second time he's had a shot and changed his mind.
Missoula talks all the time about winning on the margins. Turnovers are part of that, but they're up on the glass, up in second chance points. All of this stuff matters to the formula of winning in the playoffs.
Tatum finds Holiday. Kicks it out. Pritchard lines up. 3-pointer. In and out. Rebound deflected. Towns comes up with him. Towns walks into a 3. Can't get it to fall. Horford the rebound. Knicks 1 of 9 from 3. Nice move from Tatum. Kicks it out in the corner. Pritchard, another 3-pointer. That's good. Peyton Pritchard off the bench. 10 points in 11 minutes. And now the lead is up to 22. First 2 games, this is right where the Knicks wanted them.
Yeah. Well,
this is a completely different Celtic team here in game 3 to start. Five on the 24. Towns 1-on-1 with Horford. Shot clock winding down. Just gets it off in time. And a foul.
I find it curious that his hand has been hurting him the last 2 possessions, and he shot it both times.
I shot it well.
He shot it well. He's doing a good job.
Well, it's bothering him now, though. Once again, he's kind of hunched over down the other end, as you can see. Holiday picked up that foul. 2 fouls on Holiday. Anunoby, good help. Ball deflected. Tatum knocks it in the backcourt. Out of bounds. And it's Holiday, the 6-time NBA All-Defensive Player on Brunson. Brunson finds some room inside for Hart. Hart layup is good. Tatum, well defended. Holiday kicks it inside to Brown. Brown short. Brown trying to track it down and can't save it, goes out of bounds. Again guarded by White. White, one of the best defensive players in the NBA. Brunson kicks it out. Hart hesitated on the 3, now puts it up. Can't get it to go. Towns comes flying in. And Porzingis catch fires, can't get it to fall. Towns grabs another rebound. Overall rebounding +6 for the Celtics. Bridges on the drive, finds Josh Hart, blocked by Porzingis. Brown, quick outlet to Pritchard, throws it ahead to Derek White, and an easy bucket. Defense turns to offense for Boston.
It's just that burst that they can give you. We talk about their three-point shooting, but their defense is elite. I would like to see Porzingis get a little bit more involved. If you only got him for 10, 15 minutes, get him some more touches, help get his rhythm possibly for late.
Brunson, hounded by Pritchard, puts up the shot, banks it home, and a foul.
Single time, despite the contact, the feet are always on balance.
Porzingis, up top Tatum. Anunoby, Tatum just 2 of 6 so far. Make that 3 of 7. Brunson goes back door, blocked by White. And Hart pushes it up to Bridges. Bridges falling away, that shot won't go. That was a sensational block from Derek White after Brunson initially beat him off the play. Brown posting up Brunson. Bridges looks to help. They find the open man. Extra pass, Pritchard, corner 3. Got it. Brunson tries to answer. Can't get that to go. Rebound, Towns. Looking for somebody. Finds Hart, poked away, but a foul on Porzingis. Quick lead again. Brunson tries to answer. Can't get that to go. Rebound, Towns. Looking for somebody. Finds Hart, poked away, but a foul in last year's playoffs.
These are the minutes, though, right? Everybody wants to talk about the Celtics' fourth quarter. You talk to Joe Mazzulla, it's all of the little plays leading up to that. How do they close with this big advantage?
Brown, guarded by Hart. Jab step goes inside, fake. Hart got a piece of it. Brown still got it to go. At 11, the leading scorers, Pritchard with 13. Towns goes right inside, adjusts, falls down, fight for the rebound. Jaylen Brown comes away with it, poked away by Hart. Anunoby back to Hart. Towns turns, fires, connects. For a big guy to make that split. Brown down low. As it poked away by Bridges. Shot clock winding down. Brown pulls up, jump shot. Won't go. Towns with the rebound in traffic. 3 minutes left first half. Brunson fakes, fires, connects on a 3. Just the second 3-point. Tatum fires away, answers right back.